Oh, good morning. Welcome back. We, of course, are going to look at what is trending on social media there. Lots happening overnight and throughout the day. Let's take a look at what's emerging at the start of the show. The first one coming up there, we've got hashtag ad hoc committee. Well, there's also the Kgoshi Mampuru as well as Senzo Mayiwa trial and Black Friday. Let's start with the ad hoc committee. Lieutenant General Dimpani's testimony. Well, Stacey, SABC does not deal with irregular expenditure seriously. There was some damning evidence that had emerged. The Chief Police Financial Officer Puleng Dimpani says that there's a problem, there's a culture when it comes to senior managers not seriously dealing with irregular expenditures. And this is what she was telling MPs. This is why the consequence management obviously doesn't come into effect there. So we've seen that obviously continue, and some of the corrective counseling that's also needed, but it's not happening at this point.
Yeah, she did explain some of the structural issues. For instance, supply chain management division was not originally integrated under the CFO's office, though a new structure approved apparently in May 2025 would change that, a reorganization that is not yet complete.
Yeah, well, obviously, Dimpani was the committee's first witness, was sitting at that Kgoshi Mampuru prison in Tshwane. Proceedings were obviously usually held in Cape Town, but they continued on Tuesday at the Kgoshi Mampuru prison. Speaking of which, let's continue with that next hashtag, Kgoshi Mampuru.
Now, the move has been welcomed by some commentators as a vital step in transparency. Hearing the testimony in prison is seen as significant because Matlala is accused of serious crimes, including involvement in alleged corrupt SABC tenders and, of course, the attempted murder case. So that was a trending topic for a while, actually.
Well, the pieces of the puzzle slowly coming together. As Bulelani, alluded to, there's so many more questions. We're looking at the timetable. Well, Matlala trying to obviously evade that today, saying through his lawyers that he wasn't ready. But we heard from the ad hoc committee, the chairperson, Swabile Khanyani, that is going to be going ahead today. And Bulelani Philip, our reporters outside the prison there to bring us the latest as it continues.
On to, Senzo Mayiwa trial. There was a top post on X.com saying, I just want to commend SABC News for their fair reporting on the Senzo Mayiwa trial lately. This shows that our criticism is balanced. When you do well, we acknowledge it. We ask from a national broadcaster. All that is simple, fair, unbiased, clean reporting. Thank you for this.
Oh, thank you for that, because we saw the ongoing trial, the new defense witness disputing the testimony of his uncle, and also that key state witness, Constable Sizwe Zungu, previously implicated in the Senzo Mayiwa murder trial. That obviously also continues, and we'll continue to monitor it from the Gauteng High Court. Last but not least,
Black Friday in South Africa takes place on Friday, this Friday, the 28th of November. Although I don't know if everyone's been seeing the rolling sales, because it's also known as Black November. I don't think I've seen any particularly great sale, and that was something that came through on X.com, is that, do we really know what the meaning is of a good sale in South Africa? Let us know what you guys think.
I mean, if we trace it back to the US, it's the start of the Christmas season, spending season, following Thanksgiving. Has that tradition really infiltrated into South Africa's culture? Okay, we'll have to make comparisons there when it comes to the different prices. But thank you so much for obviously tuning in there, looking at those trending topics, and we'll keep the conversation going on our various social media platforms as the show continues.